beautiful people of the internet. I am Millie Bean and welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new and you have not subscribed, then please take a second to hit that little red button below and subscribe to my channel. And if you like this video and find it useful, then please give it a big old thumbs up because that really helps me out. So today we're talking about how I got this sort of blue ombre hair, which is washed out a little bit now, but I'm kind of liking the way it looks at the minute, and the Colour Freedom range, which I've used a lot of dyes on and I have no idea why I haven't done a review video on them before. So I'm just going to briefly talk you through how to get a blue ombre hair. First off, can I just say that blue hair has been my favourite colour of hair. I've gone through many hair colours, which I will probably pop up on the screen. Blue has been the best one in more ways than one, but my favourite way is probably the reason that a lot of people don't like it, is that it clings like hell to your hair, so it's really hard to wash out. But for me, that is perfect because I am happy with blue hair. I want to keep it for a while. So I've washed this like loads without topping it up and it's still pretty darn blue and I'm happy with that. So yes, maybe when the time comes to change it and that I don't want blue hair anymore, it'll annoy me, but right now it is perfecto. I'm happy with it clinging in there. To get this blue ombre look, basically it was easy as pie. I used a very minimal amount of things and I'm going to show you them now. I used these two Colour Freedom colours. This one is Truly Blue, this one is Tropical Aqua. Now, how I got this ombre effect is I actually used the Truly Blue. Now, the only other thing you actually need is conditioner. Any white, paraben and sulfate free conditioner will normally work. If it's not paraben and sulfate free, the dye might have problems sticking to your hair. So yes, just as long as it's white in colour, it's paraben free. And I tend to avoid ones with peppermint oil and things like that in it because they tend to be stripping for your hair. So I think the one I used was like a coconut, and the shea butter one that was paraben and sulfate free and again was bright white in colour, so it's the perfect to mix with these. So I used this alone with a bit of conditioner for the root colour. I used a mixture of two of these and put more conditioner in for the middle colour, and then I used mainly this with a teensy bit of this and a crap load of conditioner for the end colour. So basically what you want to do is have 3 separate bowls, or what perfect to use and then I use a lot of the time is takeaway containers if you have any of those lying around your house. So you need 3. You basically put each of your separate colours in each one, just whatever kind of shade you like. Just remember, if you have a yellowy toned blonde that you're coming from like I did, then you'll need to keep them slightly darker, because with blue hair, if you have any kind of yellowy, you'll see like it goes kind of like a greeny aqua colour onto those yellowy blonde parts. That's it. Then you basically just separate your hair like you would if you're straightening it. So I did like under here and take it in like little rows, and I would put the root colour on first all the way around, then I would put the slightly darker colour second in little strips. Like I've taken these little strips about this size, do the roots, then do the second colour, and then again do this, and just do this the whole way up around your head, and eventually you get to this weird little bit which I kind of like flick forward and do that the same way the whole way up, and you get this ombre effect, which is perfect for me. The only thing I've had to top up is my roots, which is perfect. I just use the Truly Blue and a bit of conditioner and just put it on my roots and just kind of try and fade it with this little brush, which is from Superdrug, and that little pot's from Superdrug. Colour Freedom's actually from Superdrug. Once again, everything's from Superdrug in my video. But yes, I just used the one brush and that worked fine with the 3 different pots. I normally use my hands to get the colour into the hair, but that's it. It was pretty much easy to do, and doing my roots now is pretty easy as well. I always like to have darker roots, so to top it up, if you're doing like an ombre, all you can do is separate this section, take these 2 little side bits, and just whenever you're doing your roots, just do these parts because it's fine. Like no one really sees the underside of my hair anyway. A little review of Colour Freedom. I always go back to these for pastel and coloured hair. They are so good and really good value for money. All those previous hair colours that I stuck up, I used Colour Freedom for those. The only one I didn't was whenever I had that silvery grey blue colour, which was the Pixie Lot, and I give it a good review, but I feel like I didn't have it on my hair for long enough because that washed out super quickly. Like it lasted maybe like after one wash it was nearly all gone. So I just went back to my Colour Freedom straight after because I know that it's good, I know that they're a really good product, and I know that the dyes really do cling to your hair. The only time they ever seem to wash out quickly is whenever I had the really light colours, which is like peach and stuff that I made myself, but that's gonna happen because they're really light anyway, so they're gonna wash out sooner. But this blue has been amazing, like really good blue dyes. They've really clung to my hair. And yes, Colour Freedom are an amazing range. You can find them at Superdrug, in stores and online. I highly recommend them. But yes, just remember, if you're going for a blue, it's a lot harder to get out. Like I did all those colours before and they're easy enough to get out because warmer tones like pink and purple and peach are a lot easier to get out of your hair. These cooler tones like blues and greens and stuff like that are a lot harder to get out of your hair. So if you're wanting to dye it a lot like I did previously, you're best not going for a blue because it gets stuck right in there into the hair shaft. But if you're like me and you can't be bothered dyeing your hair every like flipping 4 or 5 washes like I was having to do previously, then blue is the perfect colour. It is definitely the minimum amount of top-ups required of any of the colours that I've gone before, and yes, I recommend it. I love it, and I actually think it suits my skin tone a lot better than the warmer colours did, so I think I'm going to stick with cooler tones for a good while. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it useful, then please again give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you again for watching, and cheerio. Today we're talking about oral. No, I'm just joking. We're going to talk about natural tooth care. So I have tried many things